Hi Taurus, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your March 2020 spiritual conversation. Thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes. Trying to fix, I got a little makeup right here because I got two marks right here now. On the last couple of videos, they came out and reared their ugly heads. Whatever. They'll be gone in about a month. Now, angels, what information do you have for Taurus, please? And thank you. Information do you have for Taurus? Le Boule. Ooh. So there is a huge download coming, honey. So just prepare yourself. There's a lot of opening to different realms, different dimensions. There may even be an influx of activity around your home, here, in your car as well. I ain't never heard that, but okay. Okay. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay. So they said that some things may not appear. Okay, yeah. Be mindful of that. Here's what happens. Okay. What happens is when you are needing to keep yourself together with this download that's coming in, what happens is you may see an exit before, you're so used to traveling a certain path that you see an exit before the exit is there. So you want to be mindful. I've gone through this myself before, and what happens is you can literally damn near go off the road. So you need to be mindful, sweetie. Now, oh, Taurus living up the good life. I'm naming this the good life because I got a feeling it's going to be good. Hold on. Taurus, the good life. Y'all deserve it, right? Oh, yeah. In your love life is beautiful when it comes to your finances, when it comes to you reaping the reward of the work that you put in. I just see beautiful things. So hold on. The first thing coming through is a cornucopia of blessings, honey. So, you are enjoying the fruits of your labor. You put out good things and good things came back to you. This is also, I feel, you may be in that space. There's a space that some people can see themselves in or be in and not realize that they're going through it, where a lot of what they are receiving, the reward that is in their life, the beautiful, the accomplishments, really being able to enjoy their accomplishments to the point where there are people that may be around you who do the same thing or have the same type of goals, same type, not exactly the same, because all of us are different. And others may feel, or you may be looking at it like, wow, I did this right here and I was catapulted to this. My harvest came in early, or my harvest came in sooner than what I thought, is what I feel with that right there. What is this cornucopia of blessings? Something that you did in November, around November, you are reaping the rewards of that at this time. This is divine. This is work of the divine. You followed your heart's true calling. You answered the call of your soul. Sometime in November, whether it's November of last year, it was in November. And now you are reaping the benefits of that, I feel. 10 of Cups. New life, new beginnings. Being able to really enjoy what it is that is going on. Empress, Taurus energy, Libra. Seeing that the wisdom that you've used in the past and how it is beneficial now, you're feeling very, you feel as though you are being driven here, but you are the captain of your boat. You are sailing, okay, smoothly through what it is that you came here to do, and how you came to do it. You are seeing it so clear right now. I finally saw Harriet, regardless of what everyone was saying about the movie or what have you, but that's the energy that I'm getting with you right here, that Harriet energy from the movie. Living a life of luxury and being very being well taken care of. I feel as though there's a lot of wisdom that you utilized in the past that now you can you can reside in the comfort of what it is that you've done. Your ancestors are happy. They are celebrating this right now. They are enthusiastic, just as enthusiastic as you are about your future. They are as well. They are so happy that you have taken upon yourself to really work and do the things that you were supposed to, what you were called to, and now you are reaping the rewards. Many of you may even come to the space where you feel as though there needs to be an even give and take, or you want to make that balance. You want that balance in your life, and it's coming. I feel it. I feel like it's coming. Whatever it is that you are asking, it is going to be given to you with this wheel of fortune. But they're saying that it's important for you not to be greedy, not to or not necessarily that you are greedy, but it could be you. But it's more along the lines of coming to a space where, oh, I want more. I want more. That's greed. Right? Enjoy and sit in this lap of luxury of what it is that you have, what you have acquired, and really know where you plan to go moving forward is what they're saying. I also feel that there's someone in your energy possibly who feels wounded by your accomplishment, wounded and left out of your turn of events. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, right? Out of all the directions that you chose to go, all the things that you chose to do, you are reaping the benefits of those things here. Jupiter is in your is working in your favor. You are reaping the rewards of that some type of Jupiter placement, possibly maybe fire here. But at the end of the day, what they are giving me here is that your optimism and a balanced approach is really being rewarded here. They want you to continue to move forward. Some of you may even, take walk a clear path, walking. Okay, walking. Your feet are being guided. You may, okay, because I know what this is. Okay. When it comes to your direction, how you choose to spend your money, what you choose to spend your money on, they are really working with you on that. You may come to a crossroads where you feel as though you don't want to buy any frivolous things. It's about being frugal, not cheap, right? So they are helping to guide you, helping you to see how clear it is for you to make a decision when it comes to how you spend your money in the future. Right? What you invest in the future. Because with this Five of Pentacles, what I feel is that you may come to a space where you are reaping all of these rewards and you're like, okay, maybe I bit off more than I can chew. No, you didn't, because I feel that there is going to be a connection between you and someone else that is meant to happen. This may be an earth angel or a spirit guide that is in human form, if that makes sense. They're following the call to their soul to help you, and they really do have a good heart, but they're saying that between the two of you, there needs to be a connection and an understanding made in human form, although the spirit already knows the connection and understands that it's going to take some time to get to that point where you can trust this person here. Because there's a need to detach from the old way that you see yourself or the way that you see this person. There's a need to release yourself from old patterns of behavior, really step into this newness that you have become, what you desire to be, how you desire to be moving forward with this attachment card. Okay? Some of you may be holding on to old ways of doing things instead of allowing things to be what they are. Like someone may be like when it comes to your relationship here, this is what I really feel. When it comes to your relationship, there's some heart energy that needs to be healed. The heart chakra needs to be worked on. Seeing this person or expressing yourself the way that you need to, stepping out, coming out the closet is important. But this is helping someone because you are very there's a strong connection between you and someone else where this is a resonant soul. This is someone that's going to help you fulfill your emotional desires. There's a lot of tantric sex that possibly goes on as well, that you need to release yourself possibly from some old soul ties in order for you to move forward, Taurus. Okay, I feel that you will begin to value. There's a walking through the door of value. Walking through the door of value, right? Brings in a stronger and a tighter connection between you and your partner, possibly a partner, business partner, relationship, or what have you. But a lot of self-acceptance needs to happen. Someone needs to accept themselves in order to move forward. This is someone, again, who is going to help you release some bondage from the past, release some ways of doing things, release some old patterns of behavior, emotional beliefs. Here, soul ties. You're finally releasing someone or releasing something. Let's take our time. Now, also with this Empress energy, someone may be getting pregnant or having a baby. There's a lot of joy surrounding this pregnancies. There's a lot of joy surrounding this a celebration of life, or celebrating the life of the mother. This could be the mother. Asking for information from the mother. Could be a divine mother, whoever it is. But you are very fortunate to be in the position that you are in. So they're saying try not to go back to feeling like you're not enough, or you don't have enough, or feeling that you're acting out of desperation, acting out of a need to be accepted, right? Fuck that shit. Now, you accept yourself. If I got to, shit. Except for that, I'm not accepting it. Will I do? Because I don't, whatever. Just don't want to look at it right now on this camera. Whatever. Now, celebration of life. There may be a baby shower or something like that, or someone is going in on a party, and it's going to, it may cause some type of conflict of interest, conflict of, I can pay, like, there's some conflict in, okay, I'll pay for it, but I'm not going to beat her. Or I'll beat her, but I ain't paying for it. Some type of imbalance like that. Right? But there is a baby, a celebration of a child, or celebrating the mother. And with that comes feelings of old energies come up, arise, like old thought patterns that need to be released. Something is brought to the forefront that now you need to release. Temperance. So balancing the emotions, balancing the ebb and flow of how you do things, when you do things, who you do things for, who does things for you, the give and take of everything here, right? But overall, any feelings of lack that come across, you need to be mindful of what is causing you to feel that you don't have enough. What is causing you to feel like you need, like, I feel like some of you may get to the space where you're overindulging. And it's more of needing to balance out that sacral chakra, because what you feel like you really want is just, there's an imbalance. So you may begin to have these sexual desires that you feel may, the sexual desires that make you feel like there's a void. Okay, that's void. So that lack is a void. So what is the void? A need to balance out those chakras, a need to have some type of temperament when it comes to how you do things and following your intuition. Whenever you begin to feel that there's any type of secrets, or this is even being open to secret knowledge, okay? Following your intuition and asking for what it is that you need answers to before you just, no matter what it is. If you you can ask yourself when all of a sudden you have this urge to go shopping, like, do I really want, like, what I really want to buy? So then you go, something intuitively tells you, like, no, go in there and see how much stuff in there you haven't touched in this long. What can you get rid of if you want to go and buy something, or something like that, y'all. Hope I'm making sense. It'll make sense to somebody. Now, there is some type of settlement or some type of money coming in that has to be split between 2 to 3 people. I'm seeing here. These cards get stuck. I'm seeing here that that's that flow of the divine mother. There's that flow of the mother giving on to the children. But I also feel that someone may be secretly getting more than the others here. But they want you to have gratitude and be very thankful no matter how much. Even though you'll come to this space where you are appreciative, you may go and visit a grave site where you get an epiphany, and you are thankful for the knowledge that you receive, and then boom, you don't even know that what the information that you are receiving intuitively, the secret knowledge that you are receiving is going to be very beneficial to you in ways beyond measure. The Sun card, ways beyond measure, honey. Now, what is this? There may be a fire sign or someone who is a fly-by-night type person who you may finally sever ties with, and you are healing a lot of broken parts of you in order to bring yourself back to whole, sending off any energy. I was about to say sending off information, sending off any type of energy that may have stopped you in the past, sending off for healing any type of pieces of yourself that you are calling back to yourself that has been broken, damaged, or abused in your past. You're pulling it together and moving forward the way that you need to. Once you pull all of this back together and pull it forward and cry the tears that you need to cry, go into a fit of rage that you need to go into, you'll be able to move forward a little better, as long as you don't hurt nobody, Taurus. Thank you. I feel as though there may be some sibling rivalry here. Maybe a Leo sibling, I don't know, or a Gemini. But there's some type of confusion or conflict when it comes to your connection with another person, right? So someone may be kind of jealous about your partnership or the way that you are moving forward, the things that you have built, how you made it look easy, how you have been guided to do what it is that you were called to do, and you are standing in that truth here. There may be some envy or jealousy there, but that's fine. Move forward, honey. Okay, told you. Now that you were clear on who it is that you need to cut out of your life and keep at a safe distance, right? Feed them with a long handle spoon. You can, you have the courage and the ability to move forward without having any problems, because now you put them in their place. You put them in their place here because at the end of the day, you already know that you were being judged, attacked, or people don't know everything that you have gone on. They don't know what you've gone through to get where you are. They don't know. So it's important for you to be very thankful that you dodged a couple of bullets, right? You come to this space where there's a clearing. There's a need for you to see things for what they are. I get a lot of mother nurturing energy. Okay. Many of you may be forgiving your mother, forgiving a female in your life for hurting you, breaking your heart. You feel damaged from this, and someone may have tried to bring up something from the past to try and get you to be who you were. I feel like it's sibling, like the siblings are. A sibling is trying to keep you from growing. A sibling is trying to, maybe someone that you see as a sister or brother, right? But overall, you're standing in your truth and have the mental clarity to continue to move forward. Be very straight up. Now, it may hurt a little bit, okay? If your mother has passed, or if this person has passed that hurt you, and now you have the truth, even though someone tried to reveal a certain truth or bring up some old shit and hurt you, it's really something that you needed to release a block. You had a block from this experience, and now you are joyfully moving forward. In your pain, in your tears comes a lot of clarity, which brings on a lot of joy, a lot of acceptance of what happened, okay? Soul contract. Excuse me. I also feel that you are making self-care a priority. This is also an epiphany that you get. You have to put yourself first in certain instances. Going into that space of finding out what it is that you truly want. What is your heart really saying to you? What is it whispering to your soul from the womb? If not the womb, sir. Okay. That area. Now then, maybe one of your balls is bigger than the other one. And now all of a sudden they're even and you feel the connection. Made that up. Now then, there's someone who is very stubborn. Trying to put, I'm telling you. So be mindful of this, Taurus. See these hyenas already, right? But this is giving me someone trying to put a halt or stop you in your tracks or slow down your momentum on what you are building, what you are acquiring, aspiring to continue to move forward with. So just be mindful of that. Take on this Queen of Cups energy and remain, you keep them at a distance, but you also just, see it. The way she's looking at it, it's just like, because you know you're divinely protected and divinely directed, right? So anytime someone comes up against you like this, you are protected, right? So there's no need for you to try and get back at this person or do anything to try, because this is just who they were. You already knew that's who they were. They've been that. So you put them in, put them in a pyramid of light. Moving forward. I'm getting here. There's some of you may want to be sure to change the flowers out on your altar here. Someone has their arms crossed and is very concerned about that. Like tapping their foot like, change them damn flowers. Change the flowers, Taurus. Now, what is this attachment that Taurus has? What does this need? What needs to be done here with this attachment? It's time for you to release yourself from old ways of doing things. There's no need for you to hold on to things that, like, there may be things that are making you uncomfortable in your life. There may be things that you are doing that are not for your highest good. Take a step back. Because they're saying that you may be afraid of not of using some new gift or using something in your life to get what you want. You're attached to an old way of doing things. It's time to let that go. Because with this magician energy, I'm seeing here where when it comes to a new beginning, a new life cycle, and being successful at that, you need to take into account that it's time for you to make a move. It's time for you to let shit be what it is. Leave the past in the past. Because here I have where there may be a burning desire again. And not, even though that's always been there, I only get that in certain readings for certain things, right? Someone may be getting circumcised late in life. I don't know why I get that. But with this burning desire, that's a lot of the root and the sacral chakra energy. So you may have a lot of an influx of wanting to do things with this fire energy, but a little afraid because when it comes to the practical things in looking at things from a practical standpoint, or using your intuition or communicating certain things, there may be a block there. So that's why it's time for you to change up how you do things and how you see things, and take on this opportunity period while you can, instead of overthinking it and indulging in things that would hold you back rather than push you forward. Yep. Justice is assured as long as you know what you are aiming at and you continue to keep your intention or attention focused on your highest values. What is your approach? What are you aiming toward? What are you aiming at? Allow yourself to focus. Here with this Archer energy, that's a Libra card, Justice. Okay, the thing. What else? My nose itching. But things will work out in your favor as long as you remain focused. Keep your thoughts from wavering, try and stay in a space where you are convinced, convince your subconscious that this shit gonna happen. If it comes to when it comes to overthinking inheritance, overthinking what to do in case of an emergency, I don't know why I got that. But when it comes to overthinking and sitting back and being complacent, you don't have time for that. Because when it's time you got to strike while the iron is hot. I feel like you will be elevating your way of thinking, your way of doing, as long as you take the steps necessary in order for you to succeed at what it is that you need to do, honey. There is an energy here of signing some type of contract, signing some type of agreement with the Justice card, some type of legality, being promoted, feeling as though you don't have what it takes, or feeling as though they're not paying you enough, or feeling as though you're doing things outside of your job description. Here, they're saying that you need to delegate. Okay, there's a way of doing things if you just really pay attention, is what they said. Anyone who has hurt or tried to betray you in the past, any pain, loss, or grief again, here, it's important not to try and take justice into your own hands. I feel that there may be a divorce or a painful ending to a cycle that needs to end. It needs to happen. With the completion with this 10 of Wands, a new approach, a new way of doing things is coming, but it's about when you detach. If you don't detach, you're just going to prolong your process. If you don't detach when you need to and step into this new you and this new way of doing things and utilize this opportunity period while it's presented, it's going to be a while before you cycle back out of this, I feel. be very adamant about your approach. Many of you may even be there may be an earth sign coming in trying to make things right, or an earth sign trying to say they're coming in to try and help you out of a situation here. I feel that this may have something to do with a car or some type of agreement that didn't rub you the right way at first. At the end of the day, I feel that you will be successful in your endeavors. You will be successful in your ability to get what it is that you need out of a painful situation. Even if it's just the pain of or the being uncomfortable with this new process or this new way of doing things or just this new life cycle, right? Now, I feel that there's an energy of movement that may be a little slower than what you thought. The process, some of the things that are needing to be that need to come to an end will be, but when it comes to you dealing with this person, you're taking your time because of a lot of the pain. There may be a lot of chemistry between the two of you, but overall you want to make sure that you're not making the wrong decision here. Clarify this King of Pentacles. This could be you, but I don't think so. Virgo. Told you, I don't think it's you. Now, a need for introspection, a need to really come from this space and this meditative state, taking time out to really negotiate and get that balance that is needed in your partnerships, in your home life, in the way that you do things. How will you bring things to an end? How do you work on your finances? What needs to be worked on in your finances? What is your responsibility? What is the other person's responsibility? What help do you need? What type? Like, I feel like budgeting, right? I'm also getting here that there may be a custody battle that will finally, the co-parenting, finally, it's effective. Someone took a step back and now they realize how things need to go in order for you to co-parent in a healthy manner, right? Sun card. With this Magician energy as well, I'm telling you, I feel like some of you may be in a space where you are afraid to take someone seriously because you feel as though they play games, right? You feel as though they are manipulative here. Clarify this broken heart. Third party situation. Some of you are thankful that you got out of a third party situation. You are thankful that things happened the way that they did, even though they hurt here. Yeah. And you're trying, maybe with a Leo, but you're trying to, you're going to continue to move forward. You're not going to sit up and cry about it because you have to pull yourself together, right? You have to tame the duality of yourself. Your feminine side may want to cry, okay? Or do something, cut some ties. I don't know. Throw a brick through that bitch. And your masculine side may be like, no, this will be fine, and I'll just continue to work and not even think about it. So now it's about the duality. Going ahead and balancing those in order for you to continue to move forward. I feel as though you're going to allow bygones to be bygones. And with the Strength card, it's important for you to know that this too shall pass. Some of you may realize that you thought you were the main person and you were really the side person. Okay? And something comes out of that, though, because, yep, someone is dealing with an older person and a younger person. And I think they're going to see each other or meet each other. It's going to be heartbreaking, but someone is going to see it here. Capricorn energy, fire sign energy. Bye. My frequency cut off. It was my frequency for clear the sight. Now then. The advice. There's going to be this confrontation, possibly, and someone has a decision to make. Someone, there's a ultimatum being presented here on what to do and how to do. A choice. Being strong enough to make a decision. between two people doing what is right. I feel like out of this though, there's someone in this situation they've been cheated on before, and they whoever it is that does the cheating knows how to shut the person up. Maybe you, King of Coins. It may be you. But overall, if this is not how that story goes, here's the other way this story goes. Some of you may feel that when you begin to see things for what they are and really heal from broken promises, a break in a relationship, there's something like that, right? You're going to continue to move forward. You may even seek counsel, right, from an elder regarding some old activity, the old way who you used to be with this devil energy, wanting to get rid of an addiction, wanting to get rid of a soul tie, wanting to get rid of the wrong way of doing things, or cleaning up your life and wanting to welcome in beautiful new beginnings, right? Reconciling with your past in order for your future to be fruitful here. Taking into account what needs to happen and what doesn't, assessing the situation, lovingly assessing the situation, pulling yourself together and moving forward. Ascension and spiritual expansion is right there, coming out of the dark into the light, avoiding a shitstorm, avoiding the eye of a tornado, avoiding the eye of a storm, avoiding leaving before shit gets out of hand. It's right here. And being strong enough and confident enough and clear in your vision and your approach to make things happen and be the King of Pentacles that you are here, taking control of the finances, taking control of what it is that you give your time, effort, and attention to, and being very practical about your approach to certain things here. Very, very practical. Okay. And by doing so, what happens is this opens up avenues that were not that you may not have seen that were in your. This opens up avenues of opportunity when it comes to what it is that you want to accomplish moving forward, right? Do you finally write that book? Do you finally write that poetry? Do you finally get to the space where you can take a vacation? You haven't vacated in a while. Or is that a word? Vacated? Vacated. That's okay. Maybe you are getting the hell up out of somewhere. Moving forward. Either way, it's the same thing, right? But there's also the birth of a child that brings in a lot of clarity as well. I feel like someone is getting pregnant at the 1st of April. Here, it may be a miracle child, but overall, there's some good news coming in. The delivery or the conception of something beautiful for you that is about to transpire, something you've been working on or working towards that has to do when you were about 13 or 14 years old. Thank you. Clarify this sun card. There's going to be a lot of light shed on your music here, but you want, with the options that may be available to you with this new beginning that is transpiring for you, with the options that are available to you when it comes to, do you have what it takes to move forward? What do you choose? How do you choose? Any worries about where to place your attention, your emotion, your time, right? Seeing yourself in a different light is going to be important. Listening fully before making a decision. Taking time out to really mull over the information that is presented to you. I also feel that some of you may be hypochondriacs here. Now, you may be open to new ideas, new approaches, new ways of doing things. There may be a younger fire sign here who falls ill, and you're unsure of who you can get to help take care of this child, who you can get to do this, that, and the other. You are always called down to the nurse's office for this child. You're trying to figure it out, right? I'm seeing here that this child is very creative. This child needs more attention when it comes to the things that they say, because I feel like a lot of what they say, you may feel as, oh, this is a child. No, they have a lot of information for you. So be mindful of that. But I'm also seeing here that when it comes to choices that need to be made on how to deal with a student, okay? When it comes to that, there's going to be some enlightenment here. You will be enlightened. I feel that there may be someone who's older who may have Alzheimer's or dementia, and they say something out of the blue that really has you trying to figure out what are they talking about, what do they mean, and it hits you. So this is a conception of new ideas, a new way of doing things, and you'll finally figure out certain things that have to do with your lineage, how you will be approaching things in this new life cycle because of this sun energy. This is beautiful to me. You may have a number of they want you to ground yourself when this energy comes in. You'll know it though, because you're going to be pulled in different directions, but this is a new beginning for you overall. This brings in stability, security. This brings in your ability to organize and strategize on what's next, how things should go. The home front, with the co-parenting as well, but this is structure. Okay, bye. That's it. Standing up for what you believe in. Thank you. But the heart chakra and the sacral chakra are very important to work on in the month of March. Okay. All right. That's it.